Hello? There we go. Sorry about that. My bad. My bad. I didn't realize my mic was muted. It was set to the default setup rather than connecting to my mic, so we fixed that. But sorry. As I was saying, and as I kickstarted this stream off, welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Apologies for that. We're back with some Genshin Impact. It's been a minute since we last streamed Genshin. Last time we streamed Genshin was the live reaction we did 2 weeks ago for version 5.7. So it's been a minute. It has been a minute since we streamed Genshin, and so I'm very excited to get back into the groove of things. Of course, new update and stuff like that. Chat fix, yeah, don't worry. I saw that as well. I'm just quickly doing that. I was just running around real quickly while I was doing that. There we go. Had to just open it up because I'd shut it down for a video. Let's see. There we go. Beautiful stuff. But no, as I was saying, basically we're gonna be doing some summons on Skirk today. I don't know if we'll start the Archon quest today because I know spoilers for a lot of people, plus I'm not too sure if I'm feeling completely up to it. Today's first day at work as well. Been extremely hot, man. It's fucking nearly I know for Americans this will seem very high. It's been nearly 30 degrees so far, and not being in a place with aircon is fucking killing me. But you know, we're gonna persevere. We're gonna persevere indeed. Hello Rezwan as well. Hello Gamer, Nuke 619, Subhankar. Welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna be grabbing Skirk constellations. I'm going for her weapon though, or at least I'll try to go for her weapon. Depends on how my luck goes. It's pretty much all or nothing. Effectively 36.5k. We'll see how it goes. If I lose by 50-50, I hope I win it early. I get it early. Let's see. Just pull her into multis. I would love that. Right now, pity wise, obviously I do usually my one multi every start of the patch. That always was a thing already. I think we're at about 15 pity. Yeah, 15 pity right now on character. Weapon wise, fuck knows. I have no idea where we're at in terms of this. Basically 15 as well. So we're pretty much at both 15 in that sense. Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you. I already got my main, actually my main one from this banner, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously getting Skirk's weapon would be amazing, but I needed this weapon the most. I needed more Zyphos's Moonlight, man. It's such a good weapon, and I'm so glad that it's on a weapon banner that I'm actually going to be summoning on. It's so frustrating. Every time Zyphosis comes back, it's on a banner I ain't planning on summoning on. I have no way am I going for that weapon, or for a weapon that I don't need when this is on. So I'm glad that it's here. It's going to be so good to get it for my Kazuha or anybody else, to be honest, that uses Elemental Mastery. So definitely, if we go back on the weapon banner, of course, which we hopefully will, I need more copies of that weapon. That is the one weapon I need desperately. But outside of that, 4 stars wise, I couldn't care less. Obviously, getting a copy of Dahlia will be quite nice to just have as a copy. We'll inevitably get it. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna just use Calamity of Issue for a Skirk right now. Whose weapon is that? I don't know whose weapon is that. I mean, I don't know what I go for. I have a couple of options sword-wise. No, that's sword. I wanted to do it by type. Let's do it by type. Because sword-wise, I do have a couple of options. I obviously have PJC. I can just chuck in PJC and it gets the job done. It's such a weapon like that. Could go for Mist Splitter as well. Mist Splitter can do the job as well. I have to still level it up and stuff. So it works well. Weird. What's up, mate? How are you doing? It's the event one. Got it. Do I have it? Calamity of Issue. Surely I should have it somewhere here. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't think I do. It's one of the weapons I might have missed out on a while back. I think it might be a weapon I missed out on a while back. Has to be. Did I build my PC already? Yup, I did. I did build my PC. Because I have Flute of Espizal, Sturdy Bone, Festering Desire, Black Sword Prototype, Turbanku, Cinnabar is there, Lion's Roar is there. Yeah, I think I must have missed it. I think I missed it. Yeah, I built mine like 3 or 4 weeks ago as well. What card? I went with a 5070. It was the cheapest one I could find, in the sense of like it was below MSRP as well. So I was like, I'll just go with that, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna probably maybe go with Mist Splitter, worst case scenario. Farina's weapon's beautiful. It's so good, man. So good. I really like Farina's weapon design. It's so nice. Like, there are some weapons that are really pretty, to be honest. Obviously, there's some weapons that are really pretty. I even really like this one, Mavika's weapon, to be honest. That's the only 5-star claymore I have that's limited, by the way. To be fair, she's the only 5-star claymore that I actually like. Bows-wise, there's nothing too crazy, it feels like. Obviously, Arlecchino's weapon is sick as well, in my opinion. I really like it, especially with what it does to the animations, the scythe. Super nice. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Distracted. I think I might have been on holiday. Yeah, it might have been an event that I just missed or something, unfortunately. $700 for the Asus 5070. I went with the Asus 5070, and I got it for $499, 500 pounds, which I don't think is $700 as far as I know. Let's check. Maybe it might be, I don't know. $2. How much is that? $670. So basically similar-ish price, but that is MSRP for the UK. It's close. $670 USD. Yeah. It's about the same price basically. But that is MSRP in the UK. MSRP in the UK is 530, so I basically got it for 20 quid cheaper, which was much nicer. It's much nicer in that sense, but yeah. European market corrected down to MSRP faster than NA did. Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think especially with the 5070 and 5070 Ti, they were price corrected super quick. Like 5070 Ti I could find for MSRP as well really quickly, but it was like 730 bucks and I didn't really want to spend that, to be quite honest. I wasn't really feeling comfortable with that, especially considering it was my first PC build. I didn't really want to go all in, you know, crazy amount, to be honest. So yeah, sorry, I had to just go grab something. I saw something, so I just needed to go grab it. Anyways, as we were getting to, let's get into some summons. I know you guys have been waiting for this one. I want to start summoning, of course. Like I said, fingers crossed, win the 50-50, can move on to the weapon banner, and then we'll see how it goes on that front, you know? Fingers crossed, goes well. Hopefully it goes well. So let's start. Let's get this underway and see how it goes. I'm going to avoid using my avoid using the what's it called? I'm losing my brain cells right now. What is Genesis crystals? I'm gonna avoid using the Genesis crystals because of Yelan's skin next patch. We will be there to see that ass in 4K, okay? We will be there to see that ass in 4K. So I don't want to use my Genesis crystals because of that. So my focus is just solely on taking what I can get with the Primos. I predict 4th multi. I mean, I'd appreciate it. Alright, we got Dahlia at least. Good start. Good start. Okay, enough of this talking. Enough talking. I've had enough already of you. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going. Now, I could skip because it really doesn't matter, but I kind of like also just going through it and, you know, chatting with you guys. Falling into depression slowly but surely rather than making it a quick depression, you know? It's better that way. It's better that way. You may as well. First pull I got you. I don't know about that one, Chief. Sacrificial fragments, meh. It's nothing too crazy there. Nothing too crazy. We'll just keep doing this. I always like just buying it and making it seem like I'm spending less Primo Gems as I go along. Okay, still 4th multi. I'm a Wuwa player right now after Hoyo smashed with too many 50-50 Ls. In before your first 50-50 L on Wuwa is an L as well. Imagine. No, but to be fair, at least you're guaranteed a character with the shop in the way. So it's kind of a W in that sense. Oh boy, the journey's already beginning to C6 this guy, man. Dahlia CEO, where you at, boy? That's we're already kickstarting that journey. Oh, that's what, 5th multi, 6th multi? It's an early-ish pull. It's an early-ish W if this is gonna be the case. I say W, it could be still a 50-50 loss. It could be the other Cryo Sword user. It's the Pyro Claymore user. Close enough. Close enough. Complete opposite element, complete opposite weapon. Oh well, at least we lost early. At least we lost early. It's my first dupe in her, I think, as well. Is it the 4th multi? You were right, I got a 5-star. I got a 5-star in the 4th multi then. Alright, let's keep going. At least it's early. At least it's early. Well, the thing is, right? No, so I've learned this. You don't you don't necessarily get the animation every time you win the 50-50. There are sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I've won a couple of 50-50s since they introduced that whole system. I've only seen that animation once when I won my 50-50, and it was during the Malvika banner, I think. It was Malvika or Sitlali's banner. I can't remember which one of the two it was. But it was basically that. So it's kind of like a rarer animation, like a Whis and Dokkan or Minotaur and Doncro, like you said, or something along those lines. Basically, it's one of those rare animations effectively you see. I've only seen it once. I lost my 50-50 too. Kind of hope I don't lose my 50-50 on the weapon now, to be honest. That's my only hope. That's my only hope, is I don't lose the 50-50 on the weapon. Because we cannot afford it. We cannot afford it. I don't know why I thought that whole captured wish thing was called resplendent wish, to be honest. I don't know why I thought that. For some reason, it was in my head. It was resplendent wish, but it's captured radiance. No idea why. No idea why I thought that. Bro, any information for Danmachi? No idea. We're getting the novels in October. That's all I know. That's literally all I know. There's very little happening. If you have Ayaka's weapon, you can use that instead of Skirk's signature. Yeah, but aesthetics. Aesthetics. It's the same thing with Arlecchino. I think there were really good alternatives for Arlecchino's weapon, but like, Arlecchino's weapon looks really fucking good on her, you know, especially with the animation and everything. Of course, that's another degree that they added to that weapon. Thank God they've not done that since then, bro. I would not be able to take it if they had it special like animations for everybody's signature weapon, man. That would have been a nightmare to deal with. Honestly, it would have been such a nightmare to deal with. It's crazy. Did I pre-farm Skirk mats? Most of them. I'm pretty sure I've pre-farmed most of them. At most, I need to go around and collect some of the flowers, I think. But I should be able to very, very easily, to be honest. I should be able to very, very easily. I think everything else I've pretty much got. Fairly sure. At most, I can get her to level 80 for sure. 90 might be a bit of a... Maybe I'm missing a couple of the boss mats. But I should be able to still get it, I think. I think. Would Shenna's spear be better on Escoffier compared to Skyward Spear? Pretty sure yes. Yes. How many Candices have I gotten? I've gotten barely any Dahlias. It's just been Candice over the last couple of multis. I've not gotten anything else. I swear Stringless was also in the last 2-3 multis as well. Can we get something else, please, game? I'd like something else. Yeah, I think we're going all the way for this one, unfortunately. But yes, I would say Escoffier would definitely prefer Shenna's Spear. Yeah. Yeah, this one feels like, oh my god, I feel like I've just been doing the same multi over and over again with how many Candices I've gotten, man. This is nuts. This is actually crazy how many I've gotten. Should be the final one, thank god. Hey, if you want me to lose this 50 as well, like, get me a double, I wouldn't mind it, game. I really wouldn't mind it. But it seems like it's gonna be the last literal unit. There we go. At least we got her. At least we got her. Felt dumb last night when I realized I didn't pre-farm for the character I knew I was pulling. To be fair, I've done that as well, to be honest. I don't pre-farm very often, and that kind of fucks me over a little bit. This is the first time I've pre-farmed a character since, I want to say... Who did I last pre-farm for? Maybe Alhaitham or Farina? One of the two, I don't remember. Definitely not Rio Thesli. No chance. Definitely not for this one. I didn't do it for Arlecchino either. I didn't do it for Nahida. I didn't do it for who else have I done? I've not done it for a lot of units, man. Shilon and I did pre-farm a little bit, but not too much, I don't think. Danmachi's not over, but it's just in a very dry period, basically, right now. That's the issue. Wizards 101 anime. I mean, it pretty much is. It pretty much is. Okay. Character on weapon banner, fine. Bit of an oddball choice. Can I get myself Zyphoses, please? A couple more Zyphoses wouldn't be amiss, you know? I would appreciate it. There we go. That's what I need. That's what I'm looking for. I need more of that in my life. I need more of that in my life. I don't prefarm unless I don't have guaranteed. Oh yeah, of course, that's true as well. I agree with what Gamer said as well. If I'm not gonna be summoning and I'm not guaranteed, no hablo español. I will carry forward and ignore it. How's my pull so far? It's been okay, nothing too crazy. We did get an early 50-50, but it went into the loss, of course, so kind of annoying in that sense, but pretty much standard outside of that, to be honest. Pretty much standard outside of that. That was quite a 2-pull to have, to be honest. 4-star character plus 4-star weapon. Pretty surprising in that sense. I'm gonna take this, man. This is huge that I'm getting a lot of Zyphoses. That's R3 already, which is good for me personally. I wouldn't mind a couple more, to be honest. I really wouldn't mind if they give me a couple more. I'd appreciate it. Okay, for Fav Lances, not necessarily. Okay, game. You didn't need to give me 2 Fav Lances. I know I said... I said I want more 4-star weapons, but not those ones. Alright. I don't know how many multis we've done so far on this banner. 5 multis, so next one after this might be the soft pity point. Or where we get the 50-50 and see how it goes. I'll be all the way down to 0. This is basically like my Arlecchino pulls, but much better in a way. My Arlecchino pulls were horrendous, man. To be honest, I've never recovered from Arlecchino's pulls. That's a lie, I did recover. But they were bad. They were really bad. I don't even have one, but I don't know who I would use it on besides Kazuha. I personally, what I would use it on is probably all my other support, like 4-star sword users. Not necessarily, obviously, I'm not talking about like your Bennett's and stuff, because Bennett wouldn't use that, but there are some others that I would probably try and use it on. Like Shikuki Shinobu, for example, I would probably try and use it on if I'm using her with Dendro and stuff. So when's the Ice Oricon? Not releasing, not till 2 years later, mate. Not for another 2 years. Gaming. Okay. We take it. We take those. So we've come out of it fine. Okay, I don't want that. I need... can I please get myself my Zyphoses? I low-key want to do one more multi to just see how I do with Zyphos, to be honest. But okay, we got it. We got the weapon. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. We'll stop. I don't want to do any more because now I have to save Notcry. I've got to save for Notcry. We cannot afford any more pulls. But there we go. Got everything. We've got everything we needed. Let's go and just quickly constellation up everything. But yeah, pretty much good pulls, I would say. Overall, could have been worse, you know, could have been worse. Could it have been better? Absolutely. But it could have been worse, you know, it could have been way worse. C6 Candace as well. I guess I can maybe use her somewhere. Maybe. You know what I'm gonna actually do? 1 second. Let me level this guy up and let's do a cheeky standard pull as well. We'll see if we get something, you know. We'll see if we get something. The good thing about Notcry is at least it seems like I'm not going to be going for anything super initially, because obviously the ones that I'm looking forward to are like Hex and Circle members, Varka, maybe Columbina from the Fatui or Dottore, one of the two, depending on who comes in and what's the situation there maybe, right? But yeah, overall not bad pulls at all. Pretty solid. I'm going to take those pulls, man. I'm going to take those pulls. But let's level her up. Let's do the leveling and shenanigans first as well. Then I'll do the test run, to be honest. Then we'll do the test run. Probably should have done tests first and then done it, but it's alright. It's alright. Alright. Now let's see how much I've actually pre-farmed. I should be fine. I think the flowers is the only thing I might need to go and find, but I've not farmed those in a while, so it's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can probably also just chuck on the artifacts I've prepared. I know people say like, oh, use Mara shows and everything. I'm gonna use her set for now, and then if I feel like maybe I can pull more from Mara shows, we'll switch to Mara shows. I can easily go and get those relics. I will say this one thing, by the way. Who did I put it on now? I don't remember. Chongyun? Yeah, Chongyun. Nice. They are goated. They're absolutely goated for how they've done the new system, by the way. The fact that they've added like a pity system in a way to guarantee you 4 enhancements 100% is insane, in my opinion. That is insane, because what that means is that you're basically at a point, inevitably, you are guaranteed to re-roll 4 stats of your choice. I think that's insane. That is such a good move from them. I love it. This is something they need in HSR. I think HSR needs this more than Genshin does. Not to say that Genshin doesn't need it as well. This removes so much RNG. Yes, you need to farm these things. Yes, it's locked behind the hard content and all that sort of jazz. One is locked behind Battle Pass and everything. I don't give a shit, to be quite honest, because this is the way they should be doing it, in my opinion. This is the way they should be doing it, in all honesty. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm going to do the companion quest today. That's the only issue. So I might just go around and walk around, because I don't want to... See, I'll be honest and say I'm not feeling like 100% today. It's been a very draining day. So I don't know if I want to start the Archon quest or anything today. I might save that for tomorrow. We'll do the Archon quest tomorrow. Then Friday we'll talk about the Storial live stream and everything. Saturday I might do Skirk's story quest. You know, that's what I might do. Why are people using that? Because of Arena. Yeah. Have I cleared all the boss first mats? What do you mean by that? What's that? Oh. Oh. I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, I'll take it. I've got too many of these, man. How many do I have of this shit? maybe not home slice. He's been used a bit too much. Yeah, I've got so many of these, man. Just from farming them consistently every week. I'll take it though. I'll absolutely take it. That's nice though. That is nice. I probably need to get these envisaged echoes for Shenhe and Raiden, because I've used them so many times. Thank you, Griffith. What's up as well? Hello. But that's not where I want to go. Went into the summons instead. But yeah, no, I think how are we looking stats wise actually? Yeah, I need crit rate. What's her weapon stat? Don't tell me it's crit damage, man. I beg it's not crit damage. Okay, thank God it's crit rate. Fuck me. I was a bit scared there. I was like, oh shit. Mate. Don't fuck me up here. I think I need weapon mats as well. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. I lost my 50-50 to Daya too. Everybody be losing to Daya, man. Everybody be losing to Daya. Have I seen the elemental reaction? I did. The lunar one, right? Brother, they better not make it based on IRL, man. If they make it based on IRL, where you have to like judge the new moon position IRL, I'ma scream, bro. I'ma scream, because that's gonna be some bullshit. That's gonna be the biggest bullshit I've heard in my life. 22.1%. Okay, we'll probably need to get a little bit more crit rate from... Actually, we won't, because cryo reactions, because I'm gonna be running Escoffier Skirk 100%, right? That'll give me crit rate as well. And I'm pretty sure she gets something with crit rate in her talents, no? Let me quickly have a look. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm probably stupid. I am stupid. I thought she had something to do with crit rate in her weapon, this. Yeah, I am stupid. Nothing new there, to be honest. But yeah, it's basically a stronger electro charge, but it's based on some event that happens in game, basically, is what it is. It's called lunar electro charge, is what I've heard. Again, I have no idea on how it works or what's the situation there, so we're gonna have to wait and see. All right, let's go and farm her quickly, the flowers for her, because that's all I need. So let's go and collect it. I love this new thing, by the way. Being able to just see it on the map makes life so much easier. Big ups to Genshin for that. Big ups to Genshin for that. Alright, let's go. Let's quickly go around. I saw one down there, but that's fine. We'll just run around and do this. Only need a few. Need a few. We don't need too many. Alright, we'll just use Sheila and come on, climb up. There we go. Now where? Sure, there's got to be some more. I know there's some more here. Oh, there's some there. But yeah, I'm gonna be quite interested to see how it exactly works with the whole mechanic, you know, with how it is, the lunar new moon. Also, funny thing I've noticed, I assume this is something to do with the story. Look up on your screens. Look at the very top of your screens, where the resin counter is. It's a broken moon now. What was once a full moon, or a crescent moon, complete and whole, perfectly aligned, the resin's now broken. Cinema, baby, cinema. It's cinema. I've heard very good things about the new story, but I assume it's got to do something in relation to the story, man. They've got to be cooking something special there. I'm very excited about the Genshin story, man. It's looking very promising. It's looking so promising. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm ready for some cinema. I was about to say teleport me. All right, let's go this way. My connection's a bit poor right now. Okay. Stream's not dying at least, which is good, but my game was like not happy for a second there. People are really liking it, man. I'm very excited to check it out. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do it today necessarily. I kind of wanted to focus on the summons today. Didn't want to make it a majorly long stream, but I was like, let's see if I feel up to it. We'll start it, but I definitely think I'm on the line of we'll leave it for tomorrow. I think we'll leave it for tomorrow. I'll be a little bit more fresher. It'll be a little bit more better for me to do it tomorrow, I think. So yeah, I think it'll be a little bit better for me to do it tomorrow. I'm gonna be a little bit more relaxed, I feel at least. Do some Abyss. Oh yeah, we could do some Abyss actually. We can start Abyss maybe. Let me level her up and stuff. Let's see how it goes, and then we'll go into Abyss, I think. Yeah. Good point. I'm just gonna level her up and get things ready. I'll do her this as well actually quickly. Come on, there we go. There's something wrong with my connectivity. I think there's something really wrong because I feel there's some lag. This is the first time I felt this bad ping in the UK, out of all places. All right, let me go and see, get some more flowers. Feels like everything's a little bit delayed compared to usual. All right, let's see. Are we close? Are we close? Where is she? I've lost her. There she is. Didn't Paimon VA get fired? Yes, we've got a new EN Paimon VA, yes. Anonymous, we don't know who she is or anything, but there is a new Paimon VA, yep. Which everybody is very excited about. We have a new Paimon VA and a new Kaching VA. Or Kaching, how you want to call it. But yeah, we've got, both of them are been recast. Both of them have been indeed recast. They've been killed. They've been killed, murked. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, man. I'm not surprised because obviously she did say that, you know, she's not voicing Paimon anymore, but I'm surprised it was this quick that they did a turnaround, or they must have done the planning well in advance to get it sorted, but I'm surprised they just did it, like, got it all ready to go, basically. And the fact is, the new Paimon VA, whoever she is gonna get a fat stack, man, because she's revoicing everything. She's gonna be revoicing every single line in the game, which is insane. That is insane work. She about to make some big money. Big money. Listen, you gotta... hey, man, you get a W, man. She's gonna be raking in the dollar bills. I do hope that she kind of is okay to announce herself down the line, maybe. Obviously, I know it's too soon, maybe. Even though I feel like right now with how this is, at least from the fan perspective, she'd get a positive reaction. But I do understand from her working aspect, I guess, you know, with her co-workers and everything. Maybe they kind of want... She'll probably ease herself in and then go from there. Bro, am I not playing Danmachi anymore? I don't play Danmachi Battle Chronicle anymore. I still keep up to date with Danmachi as a series, but not the game anymore. No, it's dead for me personally. It's so shit, to be honest. Just no fun, man. Just no fun. Alright, let's go and do some other domain as well so that I can get the weapon ready to rock and roll. And then I'll have to do talents, which I hope I have enough for the talents. Let's see. Not the old events. Yeah, that's the only issue. But I mean, if they ever consider doing something with the old events, maybe she might be able to voice it, man. Oh yeah, 100 playable characters are now in Genshin. Really? How many is in HSR? I'm quite curious. HSR has gotta be close after 2 years only, because of just how much they released 5 stars. It's not even the 4 stars, it's 5 stars. Oh yeah, being able to use Fragile Resin right away is gonna be so nice. 70 something, I think. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be really close. They're gonna catch up very quick, man. They'll catch up very, very quick. And especially, brother, next patch they're releasing 3 characters already. That's the most we've had in a patch, man. Well, actually, no. If you include 4 stars, then no. But like 5 stars wise, yes. 71, crazy, crazy. But I mean, the thing is, right, with the new Paimon VA, right? Not only is she gonna be getting like a lot of, money from just voicing the old lines, but obviously what's gonna be happening in the near future. You also have the fact that she's probably gonna also do maybe the anime if it ever comes out down the line. If Ufotable finally decide, Demon Slayer, we've had enough. It's been done. We've milked the cow a lot. 3 movies, you're done. You can move on now. There's something there. But just even the animated shorts, the the conventions she's gonna go to, stuff like that. That's a lot of things to look forward to and prepare and get excited for as a voice actor, But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that down the line they're okay with revealing themselves, both her and the K-Ching VA for sure. All right, let me see if I'm missing anything else. 100 playable characters. I did Abyss for the first time in a year and felt easier. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it then. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I did the most recent Abyss. I only struggled with the lava golem thing, to be honest. That was the only one that I kind of struggled with, to be honest, in the most recent one. That's what got me only 2 stars in that run, unfortunately. It was pretty smooth otherwise, but yeah. Everything else I was able to do very easily, so I'm looking forward to it kind of in that sense. Because yeah, I mean, yeah. I think the boss was this one. Yeah, it was this boss. This guy is really annoying, man. In the Abyss, he's very difficult to face. I want to go here to do some crafting. She got a very important role in one of the world's biggest games. Exactly. It's gonna be very good for her career for sure. Skirk, there she is. Weapons. I still need these. Let me go and craft them, I think. Let's go and craft. I need to check if I've... Hold on a second. Stop. We have enough because I did summon right now, so I have enough Stardust. Can I get some of those, or did I already buy them? I already bought them. I'm not becoming a Genshin streamer. I'm just doing what I enjoy doing. So be it Persona, Genshin, HSR. I might do some racing streams in the near future as well. It's just I'm just doing this whatever the fuck I want, kind of, basically. That's my era right now, if you want to call it an era. Let's see this one. We'll just get the crack. What do people usually do for this one? Do people use like Dory or Sucrose for this? I still don't know what's technically a bit better. I feel like Dory's a bit better because it's a 25% chance to get stuff back, which is a little better. But I could be wrong. Alright, where is Skirk? Weapons, ascend. Alright, let's see, do that. Get the crit rate up. Okay, we just need this. I can craft it, so we'll just do that. No! Ian-san, why were you in front of the fucking crafting table, bro? I hate it here, man. Let me just get my shit done, bro. Which store? Is this the main Archon quest? I think it's the main Archon quest. Can't be Skirk's quest. The fool got all full of himself. Oh, this is anecdotes. Then it's fine. Thank God. Okay. It's an anecdote. That's fine. Thank God for that. I'm okay with that. I was a bit worried. I was like, shit. Yesterday it was Aoife blocking the table. Oh yeah, I did see Aoife actually when I got onto the game, because I was doing quick dailies, because literally the game opened up as I was about to head out for work. So I was like, okay, let me do my dailies real quick. Because I didn't do them before the maintenance. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta do my dailies real quick. And then I saw Aoife just blocking the table. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, brother? Get out of my way. Don't need your head ass blocking the damn table, man. Alright, let me just do this, and then we'll do... I think we'll do 26. I think that's all I need. So that should be her weapon sorted as well. Yep, there we go. So weapon done. Weapon done. Ascension done. Talents now. Let's see how this goes, because I don't know if that's enough. What's the direction we should go? I'm gonna get everything to level 6 and then we'll see. What is the best? Skill first, then NA, and then burst? Or what? Or is everything very important for her? What are we saying? What are we saying, chat? Alright, let's just do this one by one then now. Just to kind of balance things a little bit. I think we'll get to 888 right now. Skill burst NA. Okay. Alright. Anyways, we've gotten that first and then we'll go from there. Attacks can stay at 1. Well, tough shit. We've already done it. I hate when people say to do that, to be honest. And I'm not saying you. I hate you for saying that, but no, I just hate it when people say that, because it's like, no, I'm still gonna do it. Because it just feels really odd to me to have like one at level 1 and then everything else like maxed out and stuff. I just find it very weird. Even in HSR, I don't do that. Alright, we'll just keep everything at 888 for now, and then we'll get everything to 9 and 10s later down the line. What was I gonna do? Which book was it? Contention? Yeah, I think it was Contention. No, that's wait, what? Yeah, Guide to Contention. That's the one I want. Perfectionist, kind of, basically, kind of. Not, I wouldn't say like a full-blown perfectionist, but kind of like just want everything to be in order, really. Because perfection would be like also trying to want the perfect stats and everything. I don't really give a shit, to be honest about that. But yeah, let's see the stats now. 60 to 222. Cryo Resonance gives what again? I don't remember, to be honest. Cryo Resonance gives 20% crit rate, I think, which should be fine, I think. How much is it? Only 15%. I thought it was more, but okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. 20% is still okay. 15% still fine. So that's 75, 200 something basically with Skirk. And I still think I can get a bit better. I think some of the artifacts can be a little bit better. This one can probably see a better crit rate. This one is okay. Could be better crit rate again as well. Went, I think, 1 into this, if I'm not mistaken. Compare. Yeah, 2 went into attack. So yeah, crit rate could have been a bit better. But yeah. Why are you using her with Pyro? Is it just an overworld team? No, I wasn't. I'm not using her with Pyro. I was just looking at the elemental resonance. I didn't even change the team. I was just looking at the elemental resonance and I was just checking the shattering ice one. That's it. I wasn't even looking at I wasn't setting up anything. Alright, let's do the trial quickly first and then we'll go and do this. I could have gotten some flowers from that. But yeah, then we'll do Abyss, I think, for today. We'll do some of the starting stages of Abyss, maybe. I should probably read this. 1 second. Let me read it a little bit quickly, sorry. Skirk's a cryo damage dealer. Wow, shocker. Uses her elemental skill. She can get a fixed amount of Serpent's subtlety. Okay. Maintain special mode, which she can enter by tapping her elemental skill, in which her normal attacks are enhanced. Be fully consumed to unleash the elemental burst. Okay. Okay, they create void rifts. She can absorb those to allow additional Serpent's subtlety. Okay. Okay, we'll learn as we go. Oh, I see what they want here. Oh, wow. Well, how much damage will this do? Oh. Oh, so you want to use her normals basically during this skill, basically. I see. Okay, I need to keep an eye out on Escoffier's thingy as well, to be honest. It's gonna be a little bit interesting to see how this goes. Wait, how do you use your burst? I'm getting confused in that sense. I'm gonna have to do it in the Abyss stages, but where it's a little bit easier. I'm a little confused on how to use her burst. Alright, just drop this. Do this. There we go. Imagine if they put Skirk in this side as well. Nah, they've just put the OG version of Skirk. The OG GOAT. Man, I remember having Ayaka in my team like every 2 minutes, man. You can't use the bursting skill from... Got it, okay. So, but then how do you generate the serpent subtlety without that? I assume you just do it via reactions? I guess that would probably be the best way to do it. Oh, brother. Enough. Oh, of course, you are here. Do this, there we go. Do that, there we go, nice. Nice. Lovely stuff. Okay, so we can't use burst in... Alright, I need to figure that out. I'll need to figure and understand that a little better. Let's go to the Abyss, because I think that'll be the best place for us to trial it out. I think. Create Void Rift's hold skill. Okay, maybe that's what I'm not doing. I'm tapping it, so that makes sense, I guess. Where's the Abyss? There it is. Let's give it a shot. Maybe doing it in action will probably help a little bit more. Just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah, 35 stars as always, pretty much. Nothing new there, nothing new there. The reroll thing, fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Should have been done ages ago. No, seriously, but it should have been done ages ago. It's crazy that they've taken so long to do it, but it's super important that they finally did it, to be honest. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy that they finally did it. Where's the lady? I can't even see her. There she is. How do I want to do this? Who do I want on the team, man? I'm trying to think. Obviously Escoffier. Yelan, I guess. I think Yelan. I want to say Yelan. We'll go crit rate, crit damage. We do not. That way we can get a little bit more HP as well, because it'll be double cryo, double hydro resonance going shenanigans, you know? I think that'll be a little bit better. In the meantime, easy. We just move along from that. Do this, do that, do this. I want to see how much damage you do here. Okay. Okay, buddy. Dude just vanished into thinner. Crit rate, crit damage again. I mean, it is only floor 10, but still. Alright, let's see. Floor 10 is always easy though, but I want to see how we fare in later floors. That's gonna be the real question. Alright, let's see. Because yeah, like, even my normal setups are cooking them. Man, it's gonna be very exciting to see how we fare come the last phase. You don't really charge attack with her, right? You just do normal basic attacks basically as well. So that's why that's also gonna help a little bit for sure. Alright. Alright, time to go spinny, baby. Spin. Spin to win, baby. Spin to win. To be fair, if you're a new player, right, 100% you might just want to go for this. Let's see this. I want to see how this goes. Fair enough. That looks amazing. But no, so what I was saying was, before I lost my train of thought, That's in both floors, right? Yeah, both sides. What are we facing off against? Yeah, fuck it, we'll do... no, we should probably do it the other way around, no? Yeah, I think we'll do it the other way around. Boop, 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 boop. Swap around, baby, swap around. But, no, so what I was gonna say was, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something and I just forgot it completely. We'll do max HP. Do this, and then let's just do this. And I want to tap and see how we do. That is insane damage, man. That is crazy. 13 seconds, dog. That didn't take longer than 13 seconds. I know I'm not going to be able to do the new event at the highest difficulty because from what I've been hearing is it's going to be insane, but this is just insane to me, man. I can do IT as well. I haven't done my Imaginarium Theater as well. We'll not do it tonight, but that's something I can still do as well. Alright, let's just do this. There we go. Those are the Void Rifts, right? So does that get her out of the mode? Actually, wait. Hold on a second. I didn't even see. Do I get a +1 elemental skill or am I tripping? Because I don't think I've seen it, I feel. Oh, brother. Can we... Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna need Citlali here. Alright, let me just do this and then we'll go for... I might be a bit too far away. No, I'm okay. We're okay. Oh, it's +1 level. Oh my god. I was thinking it was +1, like... For some reason, I was thinking it was +1 in the sense of this. What's it called? Thingy-ma-baba. I thought it was +1 in the sense of, you know what I mean, +1 like usage. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like. Why are people not talking more about this? Is this +1 level in terms of the elemental, like the talent level? Did I just kill a Lecter just straight up? I swear I just killed a Lecter without it going into this. That's the first time I've seen that happen, to be honest. Is this a new boss or something? I swear I've not seen that boss. I don't know. Easy. I should have just checked the teams. Oh fuck. I didn't mean to just jump straight in. I'm an idiot. Alright, that's fine though. Let's cook these guys. Cook session, baby. Oh, it's this bitch. Oh no, that's gonna be annoying. I should have checked what we're doing. I should have seen what we're doing, who we're facing off against. Swap teams. There we go. I forgot its annoyance. What that is my... I hate that enemy. I despise that enemy. That is probably the worst world boss. Honestly, it's just the worst enemy, honestly. Come on, come on. Fuck it, just go, come on. Come on. Your turn now. Alright, come over here. Can I just do this? Finish it off? I thought I could maybe finish it off, but never mind, it's alright. We'll be okay. It's like she isn't bleeding power creep though because Maoika will still edge her out. I think Maoika, see the thing with Maoika is, I think for the average player, you're going to be able to get Maoika much higher if you don't have the full team, right? If you know what I mean. Like, if I'm going to suggest, like I said, to new players, I would still probably say Maoika is probably a slightly better option. But that does not mean that, you know, this is not a good option either, you know? She's also a very good option, but again, you do need the pieces of the puzzle to make her look insane, you know? Like I said, it's not like she's not gonna look insane, because she is gonna look crazy. Alright, there we go. Oh, where do we go? Where's the thing? Come on, there we go. Come on. Alright, let's go. Easy dubs, easy dubs. Maoika's also pretty good in multiple teams. Exactly, that's another thing. Yeah. Maoika is just so much more universal. But that's, again, that's the whole advantage of being an Archon, in my opinion. Like, that's gonna be natural, I think. They were always gonna do that with her, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Alright, big boy is here. The big boy. We'll take care of him. This is easy pickings. I forgot what we need to do. Usually I think it was like you'd have to fire the Tenima bubbles against him. His charges, but yeah. There we go. That's fine. That works. Alright, just use this. That'll kill. Oh, he jumped up at the wrong time, man. I was like, oh, it's fine. It's alright. No problems. Okay, yeah. Abyss. You keep doing your Abyss shenanigans. I'm just gonna knock your ass out. Oh, enough freezing him. Alright, wait, maybe I may need to heal up a little bit. Cheap heals. Come on, there we go. Oh god. That was a concern. I got the challenger achievement for doing his mech in the Spiral Abyss. God damn it. Nice. To be honest, the Spiral Abyss is probably a good place to do a lot of that sort of shit, to be honest. Come on, can I actually break it? Oh god. This is the first time I've seen this. Come on, there we go. Alright, there we go. That was a bit closer, to be honest. I still think it's pretty scummy how they released the Skirk here before and not after Skirk, so unless you didn't look at leaks, you'd have no clue about the synergy. True, that is true as well. I mean, they've done this before as well. No, I mean, to be honest, they technically did it with Maoika and Sitlali. That was in the same patch. That was pretty bad in that sense, technically. If you think about it, even then, Maoika could have still survived without Sitlali, to be honest. But I feel like Maoika was a little bit worse because you had Shilonen, Sitlali, and Maoika all coming in a row, basically. When Dancrow stream, you have to pay me $100 to play Dancrow again. I know it's pretty cheap considering all things said and done, but I would listen. $100 is $100. We will not be there to stream Dancrow anytime soon. No, thank you. Oh, it's Copolia. Wait, they're back in the Abyss? Really? A bit of an interesting choice, to be honest. I didn't think about Copelia. We will be there. Oh yeah, I'll stream it when we do EOS, 100%. When EOS happens, I will be there to stream it. We will be there. I will be there to watch Absolute Cinema. There will be no tears shed, unlike Dancro. Unlike Danmimo, sorry. No tears will be shed. Use consider cryo attacks to do this. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. We can definitely do that. How much cryo attacks you want me to do, brother? I have too many. Frozen flow. Okay, there we go. Anyone else lost their 50-50 on Skirk? I did. I got Dea, as you saw. There we go. Lovely stuff. That's my first 36 in a while. That's my first. Thank God they're giving my Primo Gems, by the way. I'm so bad with claiming my shit, man. Neither Danmachi game convinced me to pay. With Dancro, at least I was getting paid via YouTube, so in that sense, I was kind of okay with spending here and there a little bit. I never spent more than I earned from YouTube, which was always a good thing in that sense. Danmimo, I will admit, I spent quite a bit, but admittingly, Danmimo at least made me feel like, okay, it's alright to spend in that game, considering at least I got what I wanted usually when it came to that game. You know what I mean? There was never any regrets completely in that sense. And to be fair, they gave us a really good fucking game, so I'm not gonna complain in that sense at all. For me, I don't mind spending on a gacha or any game as long as you make it worth my while. It's as simple as that. If you don't make it worth my while, oh boy, we're gonna have some troubles. We're gonna have some troubles. I think the only gachas I've spent on is Dokkan, Danmimo, Dancro, Genshin, Honkai, Storiel, Zenless. Yeah, that's it. Six games. 6 gachas. Don't think I've spent on it. I'm trying to remember. No, FGO. I'm lying. What am I saying? FGO, of course, FGO. With the paid guarantees. Of course. But the paid guarantees were well worth it, to be honest. If there's 2 times I'd spend on FGO, it would be the 2 times. For New Year's and anniversary. Every single time. Every damn time. But yes. Skirk, goated, by the way. Insane unit. Insanely good unit, man. That's insane. That was just raw damage. So good. So fucking good. I think some changes I can make. I say changes. Improvements. I am quite curious to see how Mara Shows does as well, to be honest. I'm very curious to see how Mara Shows does as well. Especially because I am running her with Farina. But I'm not sure. Do you use the £1 for 1 hour fun conversion? Sometimes, not all the time, because it just depends on the game, man. Some games that are short can be fun and I don't mind it then. But then there are some games where I kind of try and employ that, so that way at least I feel a bit better about myself. It's as simple as that. Hey, listen, you gotta try and do it. Like, that's why I say with Genshin and all, I've spent so many hours in this game. Don't regret it really in that sense, you know? But yeah. How many are we at? 12,000. This patch will give me another, like, what? 50, they said 60 pulls, right? 50, 60 pulls. So, effectively, another half a pity, basically. So, 20,000, let's say. 20, 24,000. We'll give it to round about to 24,000. Because I'm also buying on BP and monthlies as well. And then next patch I think is going to be a full multi, I'd imagine, because of the new maps and stuff. No, it actually works low-key besides shorter story games. See, the thing is with the fun mechanic system thingy, Mababa, it's more about just like, was it worth your time? I mean, if you didn't enjoy playing the game, you would have stopped early on. I do understand though, some games do take time in building into that whole thing, so you can't really use the fun mechanic there, because some games that get good later on don't really interest a person from the very beginning. But again, like I said, it's one of those things I feel like is close. Genshin 1.0 gave me so much content that I felt justified grabbing the BP and Welkin. If the game has enough to offer, I will support it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, we literally were doing the math yesterday while I was streaming HSR, right? We were looking at there's somebody on YouTube who's done like 54 hours of Genshin and recorded it. And it's supposed to be basically like this, what's it called? The entire story from the very beginning to the end of the Sumeru 3.x stuff. So that includes Carrybird. That's 54 hours. You include Fontaine, that's another at least 10 plus hours minimum. Not to mention all the side stuff you do. Then you've got Natlan as well. That's come into play as well. That's a huge thing. And now we've got Nordcry coming up. Then we have Snezhnaya the following year. Kanrea is still to come. Whatever else the fuck they do. They go to space next. Clearly. Oh yeah, by the way, don't spoil too much. But just a quick thing. So I don't know if you guys remember in the live stream, we heard, Paimon say that, oh, is that the space shape you landed in? Was that from Skirk's side or from the Traveler's side? You just need to tell me that. I don't care about beyond that in terms of what's the connotations or if it's important to the story or not. I'm gonna leave it to that side. But was it from the actual, like, Archon quest? Who knows? Very good, very good. Nice. That's a good answer. Good answer. That's a good answer. That's the answer I would have heard. I wanted to hear. Nah, I'm very excited to check it out for myself and see what's in store for us, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right. We've done that. No. Was it not in that animation, or am I tripping? No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the animation. Unless they've all come by a spaceship, then it's then what the fuck is going on? I don't know, man. Then it's a question of what the fuck is going on in this place. Who are these people? Who are these people indeed? I'm gonna remove this pin. We don't want to give food to that guy anymore. I don't know where my other pin is, to be honest. I actually don't. Where is my other pin? Is it still here? No. Where is my other pin? I don't know anymore. I'm very confused. I've lost my pins. No, wait. Oh, nice. I want to just find what did I pin that I can't see? Is it something in Inazuma? Surumi? No. Sumeru? No. Has to be something in Fontaine, surely. It was in Fontaine. There we go. It was in a sub-region map. It was not in a sub-region map, not like, but it was like underwater. I didn't even see. But yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream there for tonight. I apologize. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream. I know, but I wanna do justice to the story. And I'll do Imaginarium Theater later in the month. I kind of want to do it because I've heard that there's a very fun reaction with Cryo and Dendro as well. So quite a lot of Genshin streams to come for sure. Tomorrow we will be doing the Archon quest for sure. I want to see how long it is actually. Let me just check. A space for time, and is the thing. Is the thing. I read faster, so I'm gonna just ignore the time they go for. An hour 55. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Cinema, baby. Cinema. We'll be there tomorrow. To watch the live stream. To watch the story. Friday we will do the HSR thingy. I'm gonna do a live reaction as well for that because I've personally I'm not gonna watch it while I'm at work, so we will be there. Am I max on exploration? Yes sir, indeed. 100% on everything. I don't use the interactive map, so there might be 1 or 2 treasure chests in every single place that I'm missing maybe, but everywhere 100%. I've 100%ed everything. We will be there for the next maps as well. Review my account maybe next time, man. Maybe next time. I'm wrapping up stream right now. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow Archon quest, Friday HSR live reaction, Saturday Skirk story quest, and then Sunday we're gonna have some fun because it's my day off. It's my first day off. We might do some maybe a cheeky longer stream. We'll do Imaginarium Theater and Genshin, and then maybe jump in and do some other games as well. But yeah, I appreciate all of you all for tuning in. hopefully you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Good luck on your summons if you haven't summoned yet, of course, on Skirk as well. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream for the Archon quest. I will see you guys then and there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Ciao. Good night.